not exactly where we left off. But like I was saying, when it says that Israel shall be saved in 45 and 17, what do you get out of that?
Man, Israel ain't the only one gonna be saved, brother.
No, but you gotta understand the concept of salvation. And salvation is not
salvation is eternal life.
They taught us that salvation is actually like dying and going to heaven and then being happy and living as eternal beings forever. But that's not what they were promising first. What happens first is the children of Israel got to get to their land. They have to be saved out of the land of their captivity. They were shipped into the four quarters of the earth according to the scriptures for breaking the laws as part of their curses in 1948. It was to actually perpetuate that prophecy so they can come up with and support the rapture doctrine. Because now, supposedly, the children of Israel is supposed to be in their land now. That's what puts us to the phase to where everybody's waiting for a rapture or waiting for the coming of the Messiah. But we're not even at that phase yet. We're still at the phase before that, which is the children of Israel got to get placed back in their land. And that's us. We need to be saved first. We need to be a world without end, or what it means by that, a dominion, an empire, a kingdom without end.
God so loved the world. Who did God love? The world. What is the definition of the word world written in the original text, which was the Greek language? Cosmos, mean everybody, the universe. God loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that who shall ever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world would be saved through him.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Allah La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash, and double honors to the big brother, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brothers on down that's teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Bayatan Dawadah. And to the Akim and Akwatim out there, that's repenting. Shalom to you also. Shalom, Yasharala. I just want to go into this. And I got that little clip off the brother, Karata Zaba, from out of Baltimore, off his channel, Holy Bible Defenders. I ain't see it the other day, and it just came through on my feed. So I say, man, you know what? That little dumb dude, he irritated me by the dumb shit he's saying, then shaking his head as if he really know what he talking about. You know, you just gotta face it. A lot of these motherfuckers of our nation, they haters of their own people. And they gotta be put down. They gotta be put down. How you gonna be a hater of your own people? If somebody's telling you the truth and telling you salvation is for you, the fuck you shaking your head for? I don't get that. You shaking your head, basically saying no, salvation ain't just for us. It's for everybody. You's a dumb motherfucker. You know, I be wondering half of these people you be seeing, did you even learn how to read? You know, like motherfuckers is illiterate or something. Like their comprehension level is very, very low. Like, damn, what kind of motherfuckers is these? When you talking about somebody says that salvation is for you and only your people, you saying no, you shaking your head saying no, it ain't you, like you and your motherfucking people don't need salvation. And everybody else do. What they need saving from? Theyselves? These people got their own governments. When you look at every nation outside of us, they have their own government. They have their own, where they at in their own lands. They have their own government. They have their own everything. But you are in the land of your captivity where you have been scattered to. You don't have your own government. You don't have your own shit. And the stuff that belong to you, everybody want to put their hand on it and say it's for them. You stupid motherfuckers better get y'all shit together, or you motherfuckers get put, y'all life gonna get put out. Shaking your damn head. You root for heathens. Let me just relax. Let me relax. Shit irritated me. Because where all these motherfuckers come from, as if you smart now, like you just gained some smarts out of the thin blue air. If you ain't in the truth and accepting the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you a fucking dumbass. And don't even try to act like you're smart. You're a fucking dumbass. Dumb fucking nigga. Shaking his fucking head. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. But man, that ain't what it's about. Let me just get into these scriptures. First one, let's go into this. Because it's many meanings for the word world. But let's go to a couple of them. Let's go to a few of them, actually. Let's read this. St. John 3:16. For Yahweh so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Who is that whosoever is pertaining to? Before we get into that word world, who is that whosoever is talking to? This is who it's talking to. Acts 2:21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be saved. Who is that whosoever? Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Point blank, who is he talking to when he said, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall be saved? Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Who was he talking to when he said, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be saved? Who is he talking to? He just told you what the scriptures say. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. It didn't say, ye men of Edom, ye men of Ammon, ye men of Moab, ye men of Ishmael, ye men of any of these damn heathen, Elamites, and any of these hells of heathens, these fucking heathens. It didn't say nothing. It said, ye men of Israel, hear these words. So that's who that whosoever is talking about. Dumbass. Talking about Israel ain't the only one that's gonna be saved. You fucking idiot. Let's go here before I get into that. Acts 13:26. What it says? Men and brethren, children of the stock of Abraham, and whosoever among you that fear God. Whosoever among who? Whosoever among the stock of Abraham that fear Yahweh. To you, what? To you is the word of salvation sent. It ain't sent to nobody else, you idiot. Man, fucking jackasses, man. Hate hate yourself, and hate your own people. Well, you can go hate yourself and wait for your destruction. You fucking 2/3 shaking your head and you think it's some salvation for some damn heathens. You must be stupid. But what the scriptures say? Because I know he had probably had something else to run his mouth. But hey, what the scriptures say? Let's grab this. What is that? First Peter. Let me see. What is that? Is that 4:11? Con, 1 Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles, as the oracles, as the oracles, plural, of Yahweh. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which Yahweh giveth, that Yahweh in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Mashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So if you speak, you got to be speaking through these scriptures, not running your mouth and saying that, man, Israel ain't the only one that's going to get saved. Like you saying it the way you saying it is if you saying the truth. No, you ain't speaking the truth. You saying some dumbass shit. Like you basically saying, man, I'm not going to get saved. These people that beat me on my back and put ropes around my motherfucking neck, they getting saved right along with me. You's a dumbass. Straight up. Let's grab another one before I go back into it. Let's go to Isaiah 8. And let's go down to 20. To the law and to the testimony, to these commandments, to this book, and to the testimony, these things that is written in these scriptures. If they speak not according to this word, if you're not saying the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, it is because there is no light in them. Ain't no light in you, man. You are in darkness. And you gonna continue to be in that darkness until you see that bright light that's gonna burn your ass up. Because who in the fuck will be sitting back saying, you need salvation, your people need salvation? Why would you be saying that you and only your people ain't gonna get salvation? Why would you say that? That's what the scriptures say. Fucking idiot. What did it just say in Acts 13:26? It says, men and brethren and children of the stock of Abraham, and whosoever among you that fear Yahweh, to you is the word of salvation sent. It ain't saying nothing about nobody else. It said to you. So why is you rooting and crying for other people when it says for you? Complete idiots, man. These fucking coons is idiots. Now let's go back. St. John 3:16. And let's go into that word, world. It's going to say cosmos. But do you even understand anything about cosmos? Do you know what cosmos mean? It means it's in reference of stars, of the constellations. Let's read it. World, cosmos. It says an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution order of government. Matter of fact, let me just come all the way down. Let me get straight to the point for the sake of time. Strong's definition. Cosmos, probably from the base of G 2865. Orderly arrangement. Now, do you know what that orderly arrangement is? It's talking about, it says cosmos. It means constellations. The orderly arrangement of constellations. Now, pertaining to that orderly arrangement on the earth is the Israelites. Now, when you thinking in the heavens of cosmos, it will be that orderly arrangement, a specific constellation. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Just like when you go into that word, what these heathens put in here for Orion. What it says, I want that other one. This one right here. What it says, Amos 5 and verse 8. Seek him that maketh the seven stars of Orion. Now, when you go into that word Orion, it's going to tell you constellation. Now, those 7 stars of that constellation, that's it, and that's it, and that's that arrangement. That's that orderly arrangement, and it don't change its cycle. Don't now one of those stars that the Most High set together to move in that orderly arrangement together. Don't one go out of its orbit. They all move together in that orderly arrangement. So, what orderly arrangement is the Most High talking about on Earth? The Israelites is that orderly arrangement that the Most High love, which represents that word cosmos. Fucking idiots, man. Now, what does it say right here? It says what? Job 38 and 31. Can thou bind the sweet influences of Pleiades, heathen word, or loose the bands of Orion? What is a band? Something that ties and holds something together, or holds something, something that binds something. Those 7 stars are binded together in the constellation, and they move together in that orbit. They don't turn, they don't loose one from another. They are tied with bands together. So that orderly arrangement that he's talking about is the Israelites that's on earth. Why? Because we are tied together. And we are separated from every other constellation, which is every other nation on earth. You fucking you people, y'all you niggas is dumb, man. You slave minded ass niggas that don't want to get rid of that oh yes sir boss shit. You niggas are through, and you gonna die like that, man. Just stupid. Matter of fact, let's go into these bands right here that holds that thing together. Matter of fact, let's go into that. Let's look up this word bands. Let's go into that. Let's go down. It says cord. What it mean? Something drawing, i.e., figuratively a cord, meaning basically something that's tied together, something that holds something. What would you do with a cord? You would tie something with it. And so those 7 stars of that constellation is tied together. Don't know one star of that constellation of those 7 stars. They don't move out of their orbit. They move together. So that's what that cosmos talking about. It's talking about that orderly arrangement of the heavens. Now, the orderly arrangement on the earth is the Israelites, and that's it. Let's go here, because I ain't even going to go back to John 3:16. Let's go to the next one. Isaiah. Matter of fact, first of all, hold on. Let's go to this other one. Let's go to Matthew. Get this other word for the word world. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came with him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? He said it's talking about all people. He said that word world is talking about everybody. So okay, so in this context, is this talking about everybody? Because he said the end of the world. The end of what world? The end of everybody? You'll be a dumbass if you think that. No, let's find out what this world is talking about. And the end of the what? It says what? Eons. What eon? It says what? Basically what it means. We ain't gotta read all the other ones. It means what? Period of time and age. So it says the end of the world, the end of this specific time or age, meaning this specific time of those people that's ruling, who's going to be ruling in this specific time is going to be the end of that. And then Mashiach's coming. That's why it says, when shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world, meaning the end of the age before your coming. What did he say in 2nd Ezra 11? What is that? 2nd Ezra 11, I think around 39, if I'm not mistaken. Let me read that. 2nd Ezra 11 and 30. Let me see. 39? Yep, verse 39. What it says? Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? So that word world right here in eons is talking about end of a time. So who is it talking about? It said in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, meaning that specific age, their time of rulership, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. That's talking about Mashiach's kingdom and us. So you telling me Mashiach's kingdom, heathens is receiving salvation? You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Let's go to one more. Romans 10 and verse 18. I just can't get it with these dumb fucking bootlicking ass niggas. Romans 10 and 18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. Now, what is that talking about? Is that talking about that their sounds went unto the ends of a period of time? No, this is talking about your sound went into all the earth, to the whole earth. Let's grab it. Meaning this truth that went all over the place. All throughout the four corners this truth done went to. That's what this is talking about. What this say? Oikamini. What is it talking about? The inhabited earth. It's talking about as a whole, the portion of the earth inhabited by the Greeks, and distinction in distinction from the lands of the barbarians. I mean, it's talking about a whole of something. The Roman Empire, all the subjects of the empire, the whole of something, the whole inhabited earth, the whole of something, the world, the the inhabitants of the earth, men, meaning everybody. So did John 3:16 say oikumene, for meaning the inhabitants of everybody, every man? No, it said cosmos. It's talking about a specific orderly arrangement. Israelites, complete idiot, don't know nothing, and rooting for some damn heathens. No, I want my people to be in the kingdom ruling with me. If I'm even welcome to be ruling in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I want my people to be with me. Not no fucking heathens that done fucked over us. No, I want them to get a foot put in their ass. You coon ass niggas gotta get out the way. Period. Now let's go to Isaiah. Matter of fact, let me zip through these next ones. Isaiah 45 and 17. It says what? But Israel shall be saved. Did he say anything about, man, Israel, they thought it was going to be saved? What the scripture say? You idiot. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, with an everlasting salvation. That everlasting meaning it's going to be non-ending. Ye shall not be ashamed, and we not, nor confounded, and we not. World without end. We that world that's without end. He said world without end. Who is that world without end? Israel. Matter of fact, just click that one in my head. Where is that at? Is that let me see. Is that Jeremiah? Or is that Psalms? Let me see. Because he said that he promised our forefather Malak Dawadah, he promised him that his seed shall endure forever. These stupid, dumb, coon ass niggas. Man, irritates me. Let me see. Let me see if that's Psalms 89. Let's see. Going into that world without end. Let me see. Is this Psalms? Yep. Khan. Kahallah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Akakodash. What it says, let's read Isaiah 45 and 17 again. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. World without end. What did it say in Psalms 89 and verse 28 to 29? My mercy will I keep for him forevermore, and my covenant shall stand fast with him. His seed also will I make to endure forever, and his throne as the days of heaven. So what did he say? That's that world without end, man. We are that world that he's talking about in John 3:16. Now I know everybody. Now let's read that in 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter, in verse 11. 2nd Ezra 14 and 11. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10th part. Now, what is that talking about? What world was divided into 12 parts? The world of Israel, man. When everybody was allotted their territory. When each tribe was allotted their territory to dwell in. That's what it's talking about when the world was divided into 12 parts. Man, these scriptures ain't like these scriptures. You know where to go. These scriptures is telling you who that world is talking about. It ain't talking about everybody. The Most High didn't say he loved everybody. He said he loved Israel, and that's who goes with that world that he loved. It's the world of Israel that he loved. You dumbass. And if you knew anything, you would accept that as you say. He said he loved your dumbass. Stupid motherfuckers, man. The motherfuckers need to get out the way and shut the fuck up. Because you ain't doing nothing but those that ain't even rooted in this, you're destroying their faith, you goddamn demon. By saying stupid ass shit. Motherfuckers need to keep their mouth shut. If you ain't about Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh business on speaking the truth, shut up. Just shut up. You niggas like these fucking loudmouth bitches around here that don't know how to shut their fucking mouth. Irritate me when I hear a motherfucker rooting for some goddamn heathens and not his people, not salvation. You ain't rooting for salvation for you and your people. You rooting for you salvation and everybody. Fucking dumbass, man. Just irritating. Let's read some more. Let's read some more. Let's run here right quick. Get some more on this world. And I'm gonna end it off with this one. Because I've been running my mouth long enough. But hey, it don't matter. As long as I'm speaking this truth, it don't matter how long I run my motherfucking mouth. Let's go here. Let's go to St. John. And let's get some more on this world. And I'm going to read this through. I ain't going to even stop. Let's go read it through. Let's go to 43. And we're going to read that down to 52. And then we're going to jump over to chapter 12. If I'm not mistaken, if I can remember it, we go jump over to chapter 12, 12 and 9 and 10, and then we go jump down to verse 12, 16 to 19, if I'm not mistaken. Let's read this. St. John 11, St. John 11 and 43. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave cloth, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Yahushua said unto him, loose him and let him go. Verse 45. Then many of the Jews, Jehoiakim, which came to Mary and had seen those things, the things which Yahushua did, believed on him. But some of them went their ways to the Pharisees and told them what things Yahushua had done. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council and said, what do we? For this man do many miracles. If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being high priest that same year, said unto them, ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient that one man should die for the people, southern kingdom, and that the whole nation perish not, 12 tribes. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahushua should die for that nation, southern kingdom, and not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of Yahweh that was scattered abroad, basically 12 tribes. Let's go. Let's jump now. Let's go to 12. And let's go to 9 right quick. Yep. What it says? St. John 12 and verse 9. Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there, and they came, not for Yahushua's sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. But the chief priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death. But because by reason of him, many of the Jews went away and believed on Yahushua. Matter of fact, let's just go down to the point. Start here. Let me see. We'll still just jump to 17. The people therefore, St. John 12 and 17, the people therefore that was with him when he called Lazarus out of his grave and raised him from the dead bear record. For this cause the people also met him, for that they heard that he had done this miracle. The Pharisees therefore said among themselves, perceive ye how ye prevail nothing? Behold, the world is gone after him. Let's get that word world. It said the world is going after him. Was it talking about everybody? Was it talking about everybody? No, it wasn't. It was talking about Israelites. So what world is he talking about that he loved? Israelites. Let's go down to this. Let's get this. The world is going after him. What does that say right there? It says cosmos, right? Meaning that specific orderly arrangement is going after him. Who is that orderly arrangement? The Israelites. Is going after him. Who did it say that's believing in him? It didn't say nothing about no heathens. It said Israelites. So what does it say right here pertaining to that world that's gone after him? Cosmos. Did it say anything in the context of chapter 11, 43 to 52, or chapter St. John 12, 9, 10, and 11 to 17 to 19? Did it say anything about heathens? No, it was speaking about Israelites. So this word world, when it says for the world is going after him, for Israel is going after him. Those that was in the land at that time of our nation We said we believe in what Yahweh Shah was doing. We believe in him. We believe in Yahweh Hashem Shah, and we turned on to him. So who is he talking about that has turned on him? Is it talking about everybody? No, it's talking about Israelites. So if you don't know nothing, man, shut up. Please, shut up. And I'm going to end it off there because the point is already made. Shalom, Yasharallah, and Barakatham.